So hi, I'm Crystal and I am an iridologist, and you'll better know me as Crystal the Iridologist. And today I'd like to talk about iridology and what it is and what the three main types of the iris are. Iridology is based on the analysis of one of the most complicated tissues of the whole body, which is the iris. Now, it's a method where the doctor or the health practitioner can tell from markings and signs in the iris the reflex condition of the various organs and systems of the body. Now, these markings represent a detailed picture of the integrity of the body, its constitutional strength, areas of congestion or toxic accumulations, and inherent strengths and weaknesses. Now, when we talk about inherent strengths or weaknesses, we're talking about genetics, what we picked up from our parents, our grandparents, all the way to like 5 generations back. So everything that is marking the inherent weaknesses are from our ancestors. So nature's provided us with an invaluable insight to the vital status of health and of the body by transmitting this information to the eye. Now, we have laboratory testing procedures that are practiced today. They're not always comfortable and they're not always necessary, and they're usually expensive and time consuming. With iridology, we have a simple, painless, economical, and non-invasive way of looking into the body. So now the three main types of the iris are lymphatic, biliary, and hematogenic. So the first one we're going to talk about is the lymphatic, or the blue eye. The blue-eyed people have genetic tendencies to overactive lymph system, causing excess mucus production, kidney bladder problems, arthritis, rheumatic disorders. They also have stiffness in the joints and muscles, and they also have skin afflictions, eczema, dandruff, dry skin, psoriasis, and they tend to have an overactive immune system. Now, these are all tendencies. That doesn't mean that now that you're a blue-eyed person that you're going to have all of these things. It's just that blue-eyed people have a tendency to get these more often than, say, a hazel-eyed person or a brown-eyed person. So a hazel-eyed person, which is a blue-brown mix of the iris, usually they'll have kind of a darker part of the eye with some of the light fibers or whitish fibers coming through. That's a hazel eye. We call that a biliary eye, which is liver. So that means that the eyes of a biliary person tend to have liver and gallbladder disorders more often than a blue-eyed or a brown-eyed person. They also tend to have digestive disorders and pancreatic weakness. Now, a brown-eyed person, they're called hematogenic. Now, hemo means blood. Thereby, brown-eyed people have tendency toward blood disorders. They seem to have a thick blood, or there's an imbalance in the blood composition. Because of that, sometimes they have an inability to store essential minerals. And they also have a constriction of hardening of the lymphoid tissue. Now, what does that mean? It just means that some of the brown-eyed people tend to get little hard knots on their body, and those are lymphoid tissues. Thank you for taking the time to learn about this fascinating science, iridology. Please make comments on my Facebook fan page, Crystal the Iridologist. You can also contact me at www.betterhealthherbs.com and at www.herbalhealthreview.com, or email me at crystal@healthherbs.com. Good health to you.